In this lesson, we're going to talk about iterators and dictionaries. Let's start out first by creating a new program. We'll call it dictioniter.py. And let's create a very simple dictionary. Let's just call it grades. And we'll set a couple of names and grades just to have something to work with. And that's good enough. Normally, when we write a loop through a dictionary, we use the following pattern. We pull out each key out of the keys function and print the key and then the value associated with the key by indexing into the dictionary, like so. So let's run this real quick. So there are 3 names and grades. And you might think it's kind of hard for a dictionary to have an iterator since we have a more complex data type, since we have a dictionary with key value pairs. And it's true that we can't have an iterator return both the key and the value, but we can have an iterator into the keys. So let me demonstrate how that works. So we'll create an iterator. We can create an iterator into the dictionary by calling the iter function with our dictionary as the argument and assign it to a variable. In this case, we'll use it. Then we can write print next it, and let's see what that gives us. So it gives us the first key, Clayton. So if we do it again, it should give us the second key, or the next key. Remember, dictionaries, you don't really talk about order in terms of first and second. All right, so there are our first 2 keys, and if we ran it again, we get the third key, and we don't need to do that. So what that means, having an iterator into the keys, is that we can write a for loop where we just access each key in the dictionary, and we can then access all the values. So let's run this again. So there you see we have the same result as we got in this loop using a less complex statement, which means, of course, that your program is easier to read and that it's probably going to be more efficient. So that's how iterators work with dictionaries. And now we're ready to move to the last lesson in this chapter, where we're going to look at just a miscellaneous group of other iterators that are available in Python.